welcome to another episode of Full Metal Crayuns, brought to you by Veterans Anonymous and sponsored by Mad Viking Beard Mustache Company. The views and opinions expressed on Full Metal Crayuns do not, and I repeat, do not directly reflect the views and opinions of Mad Viking or Veterans Anonymous. Someone will be offended at some point during this broadcast. You have been warned, don't be a dick. So sit back, relax, enjoy, have fun, and interact. Yeah, we like that shit. The show will start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Get ready to move your noodly appendages.
God has a hard-on for Marines.
Double time! Punch! Yeah! Oh, pump me up! Pump me up! Don't let me down! Don't let me down! Oh, pump it up! Pump it up! All around! All around! 2 dash! 2 dash! 96! 96! 2 dash! 2 dash! 96! 96! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Army Navy was a not for me! Marine Corps! Air Force was just a too easy! Marine Corps! What I need was a little bit more! Marine Corps! I need a life that is hardcore! Marine Corps! Parasailing where it all began! Marine Corps! A little rock with a lot to say! Marine Corps! I can't forget about Hollywood! Marine Corps! San Diego, and it's all good! Marine Corps! PG drill all day long! Marine Corps! Keep me running from a desk to dawn! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Tell me now what you're waiting for! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Now I'm gonna sing it some more! Marine Corps! First phase, it broke me down! Marine Corps! Second phase, I started to come around! Marine Corps! Third phase, I was lean and mean! Marine Corps! Graduation, standing tall in my green! Marine Corps! To anybody who asks me why! Marine Corps! Here's to them, or here's my reply! Marine Corps! I'll be a Marine till the day I die! Marine Corps! Motivated and a simplified! Marine Corps! So 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Tell me now what you're waiting for! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Listen up, I'm gonna sing it some more! Marine Corps! I turn terror to the Bellow Woods! Marine Corps! We're making history so it's understood! Marine Corps! Iwo Jima to a Guadalcanal! Marine Corps! Kicking butt just to everywhere! Marine Corps! Frozen chosen to the Ho Chi Minh! Marine Corps! I think it's time that we do it again! Marine Corps! Beirut, Lebanon! Marine Corps! I think it's time that we get it done! Marine Corps! 1, 2, 3, 4! Marine Corps! Tell me now what you're waiting for! Marine Corps! Went to Vietnam! Went to Vietcong! Smoked a lot of grass! Smoked a lot of ass! Yep! 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 1, 2, 3, 4! United States Marine Corps! Super 5! Super 5! Do or die! Do or die! Turn up the volume! Turn up the volume! Just like a radio! Just like a radio! Not by stereo! Not by stereo! Pump it up! Pump it up! In the front! In the front! Pump it up! Pump it up! In the middle! In the middle! Pump it out! Pump it out! In the rear! In the rear! What that gear? What that gear? What's that sound of the devil's dog? Say it on what's that running down your back? Juicy! Juicy! How you like them fucking apples, America?
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Full Metal Crayon Eaters with myself, Baby Jesus, and tonight joining us again, Patrick Crayunz White. Because, like it says in the title, the world needs crayons. And here he goes. Love it. Love it.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Little waxy flavor.
Oh, a little waxy.
Not bad. Oh, I forgot to take the paper off. Damn it.
I hate when that happens.
No
Just
doubt,
added
no
protein. Just added
How
protein.
you fellas? How you fellas doing?
Doing great. For the most part.
It's not giving my phone.
Well, dark.
Kyle's in Texas somewhere.
Yeah. Where you at?
Abilene.
Abilene.
Abilene. Abilene. No, I'm not gonna do it. We'll get copyright strike again.
Is that
No,
past? Is that
Huh?
past Clearwater where you said you'd probably be?
I think so. Pretty sure, yeah.
Looks sunny.
It is.
Oh.
How's the heat out there?
It's starting to get humid real bad.
Yeah.
It was like 93 today, but it was pretty humid though.
That's the killer, is that freaking humidity.
Yeah. Like I want to go back to the dry heat.
You just get baked then.
Yeah. It's been wet and rainy here, which we need it. Oh, I just dropped my snack.
Hey, Donovan.
It rained the other day here.
We've had 3 days nonstop, pretty much.
Oops.
Trying to get some better light so I ain't in the dark here. See if this works.
Oh,
It's
see, there you go.
Jesus, okay.
So, yeah, he's over there by the RV. Right.
Don said that motherfucking bitch Semper Fi.
Damn straight.
So what's up with Crayunz? How's Crayunz doing?
Crayunz is doing good, man. To be honest with you, they're doing real good. Took a little bit of time off from social media for about a week, and
Probably picked a good.
I needed it. It was good. It was good. Really delving into this art piece here.
It's looking good.
Loving it. It's. Oh, thank you. It's a very. Found out it's a very emotional piece, man. There might be a little bit of tears mixed in with some of this ink as we go along. But,
That's kind.
no, working on some things. Hopefully, here in a month or two, and probably looking more like a couple months, but hoping to get something going that I'm working on. That's been a goal for a little while. I don't want to say anything right now because you know how that works.
Yeah.
But it's looking good. It's things are starting to gel a little bit, and got to get the business aspect of it in line, and then hopefully be rolling here something good for everybody too. Looking forward to it. But other than that, man, just letting the wife beat on me and taking care of the dogs.
Yeah, in a good way, right?
Yeah, always.
Thanks, Don, for coming and checking us out. He said it's the first time checking us out.
Oh, well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the shit show.
Welcome to the shit show, because we never know what's going to go on.
Yeah.
Nah, right.
It's up to my favorite window lickers. You got that wrong, man. We don't lick windows. We eat crayons.
Yes, crayons. See, I always when I put my snack. I just lost my snack again. Damn it. Oh, it's over there. They always keep a supply. Always gotta have a ration.
Yep.
I got some that are wrapped in plastic so that they're waterproof.
Oh yeah, nice. Take them out on the kayak or something.
Yeah, that way I always have a good snack.
Hell yeah.
I always look forward to the next morning to see what colors it's going to be when I go to the bathroom.
Rainbow.
I can't get a rainbow yet, dude. Seriously, cannot get a rainbow. I've tried. It usually just turns out green.
Well, stop eating all the green ones. You gotta add some color to that.
Dude, I'm eating a rainbow. I mean, I'm serious. I'm eating a rainbow, and they just gel together, man.
Not like Skittles, you're tasting a rainbow. That's marine shit you're tasting there. I'll put a picture of Crayunz on the window. They'll lick it.
So Kyle, how many miles right now total have you gone?
As of Monday, I think it was like 1502.
Nice.
Almost halfway done. almost.
Body feeling good.
Tired. I'm not sleeping very
yeah.
well, but
Oh,
yeah, I'm not abnormally hurting. Just normal wear and tear. 1,572.
1,572. That's killer. That's killer.
There's Kyle in front of the Chris Kyle Memorial.
Nice.
That was about almost a week ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Midland.
We just missed Taya.
Yeah, she was there like an hour or so before. But she posted on Facebook that she was there like an hour or so before I got there. But that would have been really cool to meet her. But it didn't work out this time.
It's still going to be November, Gunny.
That date's not going to change.
That's not going to change, even if he has to rest for 2 weeks before he finishes.
I'm okay with that.
Which is okay, because then he can finish strong.
I forget where. Oh, we'll be in Granbury Monday and Tuesday. So we'll be spending a couple days there. I did a newspaper interview today over the phone for their newspaper. And looking forward to meeting the people there for sure. I plan the route around that stop, so looking forward to that.
What was the significance of that stop?
I went to boot camp with a guy who was from there. He actually passed away a couple years ago, but I've kept in touch with his family. And I actually found out from his mom that he had passed away a couple years or a year or so later because I had wished him a happy birthday on Facebook, and his mom reached out to me and told me that he had actually passed away. But I've kept in touch with them ever since. So I'm meeting up with them when I get there, and he's actually pulled together the newspaper and some other veterans and stuff to help welcome me in there when I get there. So looking forward to that.
Ooh. So, how much are you getting to pay attention to anything going on?
I don't.
You don't?
I know quick notes, but that's it. I choose to stay out of it.
Yeah. I was just wondering because it kind of hit me hard this week. He just noticed that Donovan's the slow one. Oh shit!
He was too
Patrick's
busy.
on too.
He was too busy looking at me.
No, he's busy going. Oh man, the Amazon bill this month.
Yep.
I gotta work more. I gotta work even more. Athena's wig bill come through.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's what was going on. I struggled a little bit early this week with what was going on. I think it brought some shit back that didn't need to be brought back in my head. So I kind of haven't been watching Facebook or doing a whole lot this week, and just sort of been doing my push-ups, and that's about it.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Hey, it's pool start. Hold on a second. Hey, you know what time it is, right? No, you're live on the air right now, pool start.
Oh, fucking. All right.
So
No, I'm 2 hours time difference, and I didn't realize what time it was.
Where's he at? 2 hour difference.
Where you at?
I'm in Denver, Colorado.
Oh, he's in Mile High City.
Yeah.
Emphasis on high. No, just kidding.
Yeah, and I will never come here again. This place is middle.
Hey, don't be blowing any trannies out there.
Yeah, don't blow any trannies out in Denver. All right, brother. I'll get with you. Bye.
What's up,
in
Brad?
In case you didn't know, we call him Pull Start. But he's famous for one post.
Go lay
Well,
down.
you must be right by the highway. Kyle. Yep.
Is it loud?
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm not picking any of that.
I got my headphones on, so I don't know. It might just be my headphones.
Put your butt in. You must have some super good headphones there.
I had my other ones in, and it was picking up way too bad.
He triggered Jade. What?
He's in her backyard.
Yeah, Nick, you're right in Jade's backyard. Go say hi.
Nick.
Gandalf is gonna go. Don't go waffle stomping your shit.
Yeah, that's Brad.
I seen the picture. I knew exactly who it was. Don't go waffle stomping your shit down the fucking drain.
Yeah, Brad.
One of the only guys I know is shit in the shower.
Oh.
I wish I could have been there for that story though. Just to be a fly on the wall.
Just to be a fly on the wall. Oh no! Shit!
Yeah, they opened it.
Shit everywhere.
How'd he get it on the ceiling? Oh. If I'm in somebody's backyard, hook me up.
Jade, Nick,
Jade.
Nick, Jade. Boom.
Jade,
there, hooked
Nick,
you up.
there. Combat cricket, Nick.
Full start.
Full start. Oh.
Well, I'm not the only one that's been belchy today.
So, Jade, we need to talk to Boy.
We need to talk to Boy.
We need to talk to Boy. We'll talk offline about to Boy. Because I don't know if someone's watching right now.
Did I get any spicy weather, Jade? No, I didn't get any spicy weather. It was just hot. I don't know if you're talking to me or not.
Nick. Probably talking to
fine.
Nick.
Be that
Yeah. Good old CB's always dropping the pennies in all the trannies. Nick's a CB. We won't fault him.
God damn it.
That can-do attitude. What, are you moving?
Move my water bottle over.
Oh.
Just throw my water bottle away. Oh.
Yeah. Man, look at that beard. It's looking glorious, my friend. Talking to you.
Dude, thank you. I appreciate it. I struggle. I did my thing today, so it's every couple of days I got a little regiment, I clarify it, and whiten it because having white beard, you don't want them stains, and always takes a day or two for it to really come in, and then you go back and you freaking do it again. So I struggle with my beard. I really do. I
actually bought.
You always want more. You know what I mean? You always want
Mm-hmm.
more. That's the thing.
Yep.
I think that's why you always struggle.
I actually bought some shampoo for gray hair.
Yeah. How's it working?
First time I used it was today, and it threw me off because it was blue. I was like, it's blue. I put it in the beard and the hair and everything else.
I actually use just hydrogen peroxide and baking soda, and just make a nice little mask. Let it sit in for about 15-20 minutes, and then jump in the shower. And of course, I wash with my Mad Viking products, but I'm not trying to plug them. But that's what I use.
No, it's up in. It's up in the
but I
corner.
am trying to plug them, I guess. I don't know.
It's up in the corner. Speaking of Mad Viking, they are a sponsor of Full Metal Crayon Eaters. Go to
Right on.
madviking.com today and get your beard care products.
Oh, I'm
Buy all
anxious to
their
try the
shit.
new stuff. I'm
Buy all their
anxious to
shit.
try. I
I've
haven't
got a
gotten to the new
box.
stuff yet.
I have a box waiting for me in Granbury. I have it shipped there.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that biotin shampoo and conditioner, man. You know, that's got to be good stuff.
Yeah.
And
That
I mean,
lotion that they have,
yeah. Have you tried? I mean, I haven't tried it yet, of course.
I've got a
But
bottle waiting on me. But Big J let me try some of it whenever they drove for me, and it was good. So I
Yeah.
made sure I bought one.
Nick
nice,
wants to
nice.
know how the live was at the DK.
It was awesome. It was freaking awesome.
So
I
you
got
have
to
to
be on.
explain.
I was on stage at the opening ceremonies of the DK 5K Saturday morning, and they all told me that they loved me. All the participants. They had like what? I think they said almost 400 people.
Great.
I think that's what they said. So since I didn't get to be there this year, they Chris Greening video called me, and I got to wave to everybody, and then they all told me they love me and good luck and stuff. It's cool.
Oh, group chat. I don't know. I gotta turn my Facebook off. There. It humbled me. Nick said it humbled him.
That you got to see me, or that there was 400 people there.
Well,
I'm there every year except for this year. This is the second one I've missed. I didn't get the first one or this one. I've been all the other ones.
So you what's your projected date for going through Columbus, Ohio?
Ooh. I'll be in Columbus, Indiana, the 13th of October for a couple days. I'd say probably a week and a half after that or so. I don't have a date for that. I've not looked exactly.
I'll just keep an eye on it.
Yeah,
Are you in
we'll
Columbus?
put it out there.
Get that way. Yeah. I'm in Sandy Hook, Kentucky, but I'm 3 hours away from Columbus.
3 hours from Columbus.
Yeah.
That makes you
Actually, I mean, if you could draw a straight line from Columbus, you could go straight down. You know, I mean, if you could take a straight road, you go straight into where I'm at. So
that makes you about 5 hours from me.
Yeah.
Which isn't that bad, actually.
No, I mean, 3 hour drive, it really isn't that bad if straight in, hang out for a couple hours somewhere and then come back home. 8 hour day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't get up there very often, honestly. I don't. Not as much as we should, but fuel prices and all that crap kind of hurts it.
Yep.
But that's life. That's what it is. You just keep on going and dealing.
Nick says his birthday is October 13th, and that Kyle is his birthday present.
I mean, if he's going to be in Columbus, Indiana on his birthday, then I guess he gives me as a birthday present. But
cheating whore. Cheating horse.
Horse.
Whoops.
So you're cheating on me too, Donovan. Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah, he's got a roommate right now. Hey, you want to talk about small world shit? All right, this is what happened this week. So I'm struggling with shit going on. So a guy that I was in the Marine Corps with by the name of Brian lives in Texas right now. He calls me in the morning, and we're just kind of talking. And I put on Facebook, thank you, Brian, for giving me a call. And my boss texts me, goes, was this guy was a Marine and wanted to be a civilian contractor in Afghanistan or Iraq? I go, yeah. I sent a picture of it. Goes, no way. He says, that was my boss when I was a civilian contractor, and everything. I'm like, well, hold on.
Nice.
I gave the phone number in here. So my boss and one of my best friends from the Marine Corps worked together, lived with each other for like a year and a half and shit. He says,
That's awesome.
out of 500,000 Marines or whatever there is, you know, from the time that between then and now, he's your friend. He says, that's crazy. He says, at 10
That's
years
awesome.
we've worked together, we'd never known that. So, well, I just found him a year ago because he went dark for a while. I mean, when you're doing civilian stuff, you know, contracting, you're pretty much a paid mercenary. So,
Yeah.
so I thought it was kind of cool. It's like, oh, I put those two back together. Donovan's a 6-pack in. Somebody's getting lucky tonight.
Drink one for me.
It looks like Mitchell's getting lucky tonight.
It's Michelle.
Michelle. Michelle with the
Right
T.
now it's Mitchell. It'll be Michelle by the end of the night.
My wife's in bed, so it's just me and you tonight.
Well, I mean, you could have a threesome.
Gets jealous, man. He gets jealous a lot.
What was it? I seen something that reminded me of. Jenny's not on here. I don't know if she's home yet or not, but I need to send this to her since she crochets.
What the?
We're kind of digging
Is that a baby Yoda?
Yes,
You're gonna need the baby Yoda when it's the smallest, Tom.
I was kind of digging the Bumblebee, man. The Stinger.
Well, the Minion looks pretty good though. I mean, with the one eye, it fits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one-eye monster coming through.
That's what I'm gonna wear for Monsters Ball. Yeah.
Then your driver sent me this one since we had the discussion about Mr. Potato Head earlier this year.
Go ahead. Oh shit.
There's our suspension.
Yep.
Go lay down.
Donovan says every
microwave.
night. Athena calls him his road wife. So I gotta ask, do you carry some of Athena's wigs with you to put on Mitchell?
Dom doesn't need a wig.
Life in the RV park.
Yeah.
Jade just asked who wants to explain why we got banned.
I will. I don't care. I'm not scared. I'm not shy.
The last two slides will get us banned. And I come across this as my whole military life. Dominoes, Jack, Monster, Bang, Barbros, and Tornadoes.
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
Ours was Papa John's because they delivered there on the base.
Ooh, he said he's only 21. He's a young.
You're
piece.
a cradle over there, Donovan.
Damn, Donovan Hey, I'm not mad. Congratulations. You're pulling the young shit. Oh. So what kind of piece you working on there?
It's actually a story I'm trying to tell with the Valk Nut and Valhalla. You know, so a couple different symbols. I mean, you know, if somebody knows the Norse mythology, then they should understand the picture. So you know, I have the she goat, and I can't pronounce the name, so I'm not even gonna try. The she goat that produces the meat and plenty while dining in Valhalla, and of course the two ravens, and then the stag at the bottom. You know, which the stag actually feeds off the tree, and the dew that falls from his antlers fills the rivers, you know, below. Um, and of course the centerpiece, which is, you know, the skull full of mead, you know, being shared. Uh, it's just a very personal piece, especially with you know, everything that's going on this year. You
Yeah.
know, and sadly lost a friend Tuesday. Very good close friend. So yeah, this is definitely becoming more and more of an emotional piece. So very personal. Um, but I really just hope people dig it when it's done. I mean, it's a lot of fun, and I'm in such a good place when I get a piece going. You know, I get in such a good place. So
So it's
staying
looking
away from
good.
the social media, staying away from the social media, that helps. But you know, that helps everybody's freaking mind and life if you can just get away from it for a while. The
I found that, you know, I still have the app on my phone, but I moved it where I have to actually like swipe over to find it.
Yep,
So I'm not as tempted to go on there and read. And I have a lot of stuff going on right now. I kind of took over the pool project that we're doing only because um, you need to have someone that has some time. So I got time. Um, what's up, Juan, the stoned veteran?
I've been a little off myself, man. I've been feeling run down. And, you know, Kyle said he wasn't sleeping very well. I seriously think that there's a, you know, with people think I'm hippie-ish, but you know, the planetary line, you know, and you know, if you look at the pattern within the universe, and you know, within the planet alignment, and you know, and even then with the constellations where they line up with the moon and the sun and all that, and it really does have an effect on you yourself, your
Mhm.
energy level, your mindset, you know. Um, so yeah, it's been really strange energy everywhere. I don't know if you guys have ever felt that, you know. Um, but
Definitely.
I've been feeling run down. You know, I ain't gonna go into all the hippie jargon I'm going there.
Oh, you can go into hippie jargon. You still got your bracelets on, Kyle?
I don't right now. I took a shower earlier, but I have them right there.
I gave Kyle some protection before he left.
Well,
Some I gave him some obsidian sheen on a bracelet, and I gave him some mookite, some white mookite. So
nice.
rhodonite, just some stones to carry along for a little protection, little, you know,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
extra energy.
yeah. I
Took
mean, seriously, I,
took him into the
I
crystal store, let him look around for a minute. You
nice.
know,
I
I feel at peace when I go into that place. It's like I walk in and I'm like,
well, you probably should, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of energy in those places, and you know,
I don't know if you see what I do on the side. As my little piece of mine is I wrap stones.
nice.
That piece is like a piece of 84 karat rainbow fluorite. So, and I'll sit on the porch in the morning on a Saturday before everybody gets up, and I sit there and I just braiding wire or weaving wire, and that's my little peacetime. It kind of probably like when you're sitting there and you're doing your art, your piece. You know, you just kind of put everything's aside, everything's gone, and
Yeah, and you need to have that time. You got to have
it,
that time.
it's good time too because I can sit there and I can concentrate and there's nobody around, there's nobody messing with me. Sometimes I put my headphones on, I'll listen to some BB King, some blues, and just let it flow through what I'm rapping, or whatever.
And it's
Depends
wild
on.
because you probably don't even realize that how much of your thought just goes away.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, I
I mean,
mean,
like, I'm serious. I was struggling early this week. Um, yeah, and I just kind of took myself away from the social media because everybody wants to post these videos and pictures of people hanging onto the damn planes and everything else, and it just took me to somewhere I didn't need to be.
right,
Um,
right.
when you were on last time, you said the world's on fire. Man, we're just so freaking divided right now. It's like a damn line right down. You're either this or this, you know.
Right. Right. If you don't see it this way, then you're wrong. You know, and it's got to be my way that you're seeing things. Because if you don't see it my way and you don't stand to my or within my standards, then you're completely wrong. You know, and that is probably the problem with labels for one.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you got parties labeled. You got Democrat. You got Republican. So people are now, you know. Uh, representing themselves as one of those parties, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just one aspect of it. You know what I mean? Uh, Gosh, dude, I mean, labels. That is probably one of the worst freaking things that really ever existed. I seen an article the other day, and it was talking about Justin Bieber. And I don't listen to his music, but I do follow him because he's battling Lyme disease also.
Yeah.
And people start, if you followed him through his battle of Lyme disease, he looked like shit. You know, he actually looked like people would think automatically, and which they did, that he was on drugs. Because the way his body just changed so much, face sunken in, not eating, and all that crap. Uh, but he's out and about in his own place, and they start saying him wearing dad jeans. Right now we have dad jeans, just like we had mom jeans. And these are labels because now if you wear those, you're actually getting made fun of and getting mocked at, right?
Yeah.
And that is part of what society has become. You know,
So, like, the first day of school was today, right? For my kids. Well, yesterday they had orientation. Go in and find your classes, and Dean's young. Dean couldn't get. I I got vaccinated just because that's what the hell. My oldest son Brendan, he got vaccinated. Dean doesn't have that choice because he's so young. So he wears a mask to school. They got to wear it on the bus, but it's optional for him to wear it at school. Dean comes home and goes, I was the only one in class that was wearing a mask. And well, yesterday during orientation, Brendan was wearing his, and a kid come up to him and goes, why are you wearing that? He says, well, I got a little brother. He's kind of doesn't have the greatest of immune systems, and he says, I don't want to get him sick. And the guy goes, oh, you're just a sheep. I'm like, oh, man, see, that's it. That's what they want, is that division right now. Everything's
oh yeah,
divided because of either you do or you don't. And I know we don't try to get into politics and recent events, but man, this shit's just been bothering me, and this is my place to get it out. So,
I mean, it's not just within the politics though. I mean, like I
no, it's
said,
not even
people
in the
making fun of
politics.
with
It's
the jeans.
everything.
You know, uh, yeah, I made a comment the other day on Facebook before I left off. I said freedom of speech is gone. And in all actuality, and I got to stop making vague posts for one. I do that, and that's pretty wrong of me. Uh, I wasn't actually talking about the political side. I was talking about amongst your friends, you know, because of now how people are, and it doesn't even have to be with the COVID crap. It's just anything in general. You can't
Mm-hmm.
sit down and have a conversation about anything anymore. And that was my point of freedom of speech is gone because you lose that within your group. But yeah, um, I've had this eerie feeling for a while, and I've talked to another buddy, and he feels the same way. I'm sure there's others. There's something big's going to happen soon. You know what I mean? there's something going to be big. And I actually hope that it is like an alien invasion to where it can bring the whole freaking planet back together. You know what I mean?
That won't
If we're
work.
going to fight, and instead
That
of
won't
fighting
work.
amongst each other, let's fight against something that we all have in common. You know, I mean, I know it ain't gonna work, but there's always hopes and dreams. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
What I want
It's
to
just
see is the month that I want to see the 3 days after 9/11 when everybody had a flag.
Nothing.
Everybody was
Nothing
united.
will bring that back. Not in this shit.
well, you still had
I
your
don't feel.
divide though. You still had your divide. Look how many you know uh, Iranian and Pakistanians or you know citizens that were over here that were getting labeled and chastised just because of the way they look still because of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, it was never there really. I mean, the country kind of grew together and focused on
Mm-hmm.
that, but but not that not that hate and anger. It's still there. It's still
Yeah.
there. Yeah, and that is it's total downfall of humanity. I mean, it really is.
Actually, what we're doing right now, the platform that we're using right now is the downfall. The social media and the TikToks, the Facebook, the TikToks, the Twitters. Um, that's the downfall. I
Yeah,
mean, because it's so easy to sit here and type how badass you are here and throw your opinions out here. Where before all this, if you had an opinion, it wasn't so widespread. It wasn't so, you know, people didn't click as much as they do now. You know, people will click up over here. Oh, I don't like this, and so I don't like you, and this. And we've been friends for 30 years, but all of a sudden, because you posted something, you're not friends. You know,
right,
uh,
right. Well,
I
look
mean,
at
so
So I don't post anything.
look how many people. I mean, I post stuff. I'll post selfies. You know, normally I try to be goofy or posting me working on art. You know, I told somebody today I hate self promoting, but in the art world you kind of have to. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Hmm.
But the people that are with the platform making a living, of how many likes I can get, and and there's a lot of vanity, man, a lot of vanity that I don't know,
well, and when you have an
I
empath
don't know.
or somebody, and I'm bad for this, when you have that empath that um, I'm bad about going back to see how many likes are on something or how many views were on something because there's always there looking for acceptance into things. And I'm finally realizing, hey, I don't need to be. I've got my circle. I mean, I've got Kyle. I've got the whole Save 22 circle. They accept me for who I am, and I don't need anybody else. And my wife, she's the biggest supporter. I don't need any, and I'm finally getting to that point where I don't need that. But before, I was so concentrated on, oh, look, this video got this many views and this many likes, and the sad thing is, it only takes one video to take off to make you that way.
Oh yeah,
You get
yeah.
one, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, why isn't this one doing as well as that one? And you start thinking, what's wrong? And you start looking at yourself, and
And
you don't need that in your life. You just
that's
gotta.
where the ego hurts. That's where our ego, because we all have it,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can't keep it in check, your ego is going to make you, uh, the false acceptance, the self entitlement, and all that shit that comes into play. The thing is your acceptance. We
Mm-hmm.
know that Kyle accepts you. I accept you. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
the thing. But to get to the deeper point is do you accept yourself for who you are? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
not a conversation people are willing to have anymore.
No.
because they'd rather have those likes than like themselves.
Jade's right. There are positivities to social media because without social media, I don't meet Kyle. I don't meet you. I don't meet
Yeah.
the family that we put together with Veterans and some of Save 22. I would have never met without social media. And
The
there's
positives get dimmed by the negatives.
I found old friends, old guys I've served with, but like you say, like I said, you have to get past that. Like you said, you gotta love yourself, and part of the reason why I brought you on tonight that I want you to come on is because when you were on the last time, the next week and a half, I was on a high. I was on this. I honestly, I would go, hey, I love you, motherfucker.
And you should. I mean,
sometimes the motherfucker didn't go over too well, but
well, you got to pick and choose your crowd there too. How your words are.
See, I don't care. I mean, this is how I am. But my one boss walks by. I go, hey, I love you, motherfucker. And he goes, huh? I said, I love you. And he looked at me kind of, well, I love you too, but don't look at my ass as I walk away.
It's I mean, really, your outlook and how you take things, and what you allow to create in your head is really how you set your days. Each day's that way. I don't know. The hard times, they don't have to last. You know what I mean? And they normally don't last. We create more of the situation because of our minds.
How we react to it.
Exactly.
And Kyle's bad at this too, because one bad thing happens to Kyle, one bad thing, and it sets Kyle in a spiral. And I try to tell him, find something positive to concentrate on, because your mind can't concentrate on two things at once. We can think a million thoughts an hour, but you can't concentrate on two things at once. It's impossible to think of two things at once. So if you take
reaction
that negative,
and action,
you turn it to a positive. You change that chain reaction into something. Okay, instead of a bad day, you had a bad hour. Instead of a bad hour, you had a bad 10 minutes. Instead of that's the thing. Is changing bad days, bad spells into bad moments. Just
right.
Okay, that was a bad moment. Let go. Let's move on with the day. And it's
Exactly.
not stuffing it. It's just learning to put it in a compartment in your head and just, all right, I know, that got me this time, but I'll be ready. I'll be ready for when it happens again. I mean, Kyle probably had the roughest start to a run. I mean, he was stuck in Ohio for a full 7 days before he even got on the road.
I've slept since then.
But you see, you forgot about it now. You're doing positive things. You're out running. You're meeting new people every day. I mean, you could have one bad moment while you're running, but next thing you know, somebody's going to stop and talk to you, and you'll be okay. Just make it a bad moment, not a bad day.
Speaking of that, I saw that Daryl Williams that's in the chat. He is the guy who drove 6 hours yesterday to come see me, and he brought me a present.
Aww.
He brought me a bag of beef jerky, a big ass Gatorade, and Crayunz. And it's funny because we never met before, and he saw that I was a Marine and he's Army, so he's like, I'm gonna play a little joke, and I was like, well, it just so happens that we have a podcast every Thursday night called Full Metal Cran Eaters. And it was actually really cool to sit and talk with him yesterday. We stayed, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours and just talked about everything really. he brought his drone. He flies a drone for his job, but he got his personal drone out. And we did a video, and actually, I should have sent you the link to it, but Daryl, if you could put that link in the comments, let everybody go watch that.
Oh, we lost Kyle. Man, that's the bad part about him being on the road.
Yeah.
Especially if it's just me and him, and he'll leave, and I'll be like in Wayne's World when Wayne leaves Garth, and Garth's like,
Sorry. I was trying to read the comments, and I hit the back button.
Oh, that was your fault. Shame.
Yeah, that was I'm used to being on a computer, not this phone.
He just wants to change the circle. He needs to be on bottom. He don't like.
I like to be on the bottom. I can only be on top for so long, man. I got a bad hip.
Oh yeah, we gotta rotate.
Yeah.
I get sore on the bottom.
Why the hell's your sister got to tease me? Just made our last 21 quarts of pickles.
Yeah.
Oh, his sister makes the greatest pickles.
I have one jar left in the RV too.
Jay, did you try the mustard sauce today? I need to know.
I actually started eating vegetables.
You just started eating vegetables?
Pretty much, man. I don't eat vegetables.
It was on a straight cran diet for a while.
Yeah, dude, seriously. So I found out that I don't really like cauliflower or broccoli unless it's got cheese on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that like defeats the healthiness or not, but
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to that.
Oh yeah. You could probably open it up in a separate window.
I'm trying to.
Actually. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, I'll try to send it to you.
All right, yeah, send it to me in the book of face.
The Book of Faces. Share it. Cats.
I am out of mustard sauce.
Boom. It's sent.
All right.
Hell yeah, Crayunz rules.
I appreciate all the awesome words. I don't feel that way. I tell you what, that's the one thing about social media that is positive, Tom. Like you were saying, the people that I have met, and you guys, for example, the club itself, and it's not just that.
I know. It just started playing when I came over here. It started playing for some reason.
But yeah, there's a lot of love out there, man. You get to have a conversation with people and get to know people, and and you do end up becoming true friends with them. Just because you can't see them every day and give them a freaking hug or whatever. I mean, I got a friend that lives up the road, and I don't see him every day, and we text more than what we do seeing each other. That's the positive and what Facebook was supposed to be about, and social media, sharing things, that brings positive light to people, I'm trying to focus more on that. There's a snooze button, so where you snooze people for 30 days. And that's what I'm going to start doing. I mean, it's not that I want to lose friends, but I want to see more than just the politics. I want to see more than just your hate, your anger, your dislikes because this person said this or that person said that. I want to see your life and how you're living. I want to see the pictures of your animals or you're walking on the freaking beach. I've got friends. I got a friend that's starting a new business down south, and I'm so freaking happy, and I look forward to seeing her post all the freaking time. I got a friend that lives on the freaking beach in Florida, and she posts pictures of freaking dolphins and shit all the time. That's the shit you want to see. You want to see your brothers freaking pushing. You want to see your brothers striving, so you can be freaking happy for them. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you got a problem, it's okay to talk about it. You know, but let's make it a legit problem. You know what I'm saying? If you need help getting somewhere, I'm sure somebody's going to reach out to you and help you. If you're having a down freaking day, hit somebody up. Let's talk about it, you know? But if it's because your freaking mom washed your damn freaking panties with your freaking jeans, stop. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
not everything needs to be on Facebook.
No, and I don't give a shit if what your freaking political stance is. I don't give a shit, you know? Drop it. Stop it, man, because that's what's dividing us right now. You know, look, if you're a racist, dumb son of a bitch, yeah, leave my fucking page and leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want down people. I don't want negative people, you know, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't mean to go on a rant, and I apologize.
Oh, you're fine, man. That's why you're here.
But I got to step away for a minute.
I'm going to play this video that Kyle sent the link to. Share screen. Chrome tab.
Hey.
That's a pretty awesome video.
Yeah. It was really cool hanging out with him, just talking, and
he should have dive bombed you.
No, his drone cost a hell of a lot more than mine.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. The awesome part was that you were running that fast.
Yeah, he was like, "Tell me we could do a video of you running, and I can get the drone out." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm really fucking tired, but and then I was like, "Fuck it, let me go get my shoes. Let me change shoes. I'll go get a video real quick." I was like, because I can't fly the drone myself and get that. He's a way better pilot than I am, so it worked out really good.
Well, if he does it for work, he should be a.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, Nick's drone certified pilot. It doesn't have a drone yet. Yeah. He got it.
I got to get my license now. I can't let Nick be better than me.
You can't let Nick be better than you. See, there you go. Looking for that the acceptance.
No, I'm trying to better myself, Tom. I want to be a loser for the rest of my life.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video.
Oh, I can. We'll play it again one more time before we do final
Awesome.
thoughts and stuff.
Awesome.
Before we let you go on your rant.
Yes, Donovan. Yes, I agree. We're gonna
I would
John will
do.
go get our license together.
I would like to do the license myself and get a drone at some point.
Oh,
I won't, Donovan. Nothing will come between us.
I'm sorry
Hey,
about
hey,
dogs.
hey.
See if I can put you guys right there. And,
Is that bubble gum?
nope. Tired of holding my phone. I don't have nothing to hold it up with, so
They make these little stands that you can buy.
I don't have one. So I just use my legs.
I got one on my ring light that has a stand. On my ring
Hey,
light.
look at me, I'm Tom. I got a ring light.
If I didn't, it'd be dark in here. I mean, yeah.
Donovan does know. That's where I got my information from.
Yeah, without the ring light, it's.
Yeah, Daryl. I definitely am interested in that video. If you send it to me, I'll put it on my favorite list or whatever on YouTube.
So, what are you listening to right now while you're running?
Someone decided that, you know, I should change my platform of music I'm listening to and change from Pandora to Spotify. I've been using Pandora for years, like probably since it came out.
Speaking
And,
of someone.
Yeah. It's like she knew that I was talking about her.
Yeah,
It's like
I
her
love
spider
Spotify.
sense is tingling. So I just made the change to Spotify. I'm not like fully committed to it, but I've downloaded it. I bought premium or whatever, and I'm learning how to make playlists, which is cool. I like that better. But that's the only thing I like about it so far. But
Well,
I'm giving it a shot. So
you download your playlist. You know, you can go offline, listen to them. You know, that's what caught me because you know I'm music 24/7. If I'm up, there's music in my ears. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I like the flow of it, man. Once you start going with it, you'll start getting playlists recommended to you. You'll start seeing, you know, and of course they give you new releases and all that shit. I
music
don't know.
makes
I
you
love
flow,
it.
man.
I love it.
I was actually listening to. It's kind of funny. I was listening to the S&M2 Metallica concert the other day. You know, the show that I went to, and like being out here by myself in the middle of nowhere, basically, and listening to that, it's just like I went back to that show. I was there again. I was like, it was that feeling of actually being there again.
Yeah, right on.
So
I get
I'm
it.
slowly making the change.
Dude, I think you'll like it a lot more. Plus you I haven't done it yet, but you can share playlists with your friends.
Yeah,
you know.
that's why I was told to change so they could send me music.
You can listen to the Joe Rogan show through Spotify.
It's true.
And I mean that's something I like to listen to while I'm going back and forth to work when I'm not listening to an audiobook. Especially his interview with Goggins and Willikin and oh shit, just drew a blank. Oh, Marcus Luttrell, his interview with Marcus Luttrell. You know.
Oh, I think I've heard that one. Maybe.
I actually listened to his interview the other day with The Undertaker.
I like the one he did with Mel Gibson. The one he did with Mel Gibson was great.
I have to listen to that one.
I don't do podcasts a lot, and Joe Rogan is the only one I have actually ever listened to, and I've only listened to a few episodes. He had I don't know what you call them, the bug doctors, the guys that
Exterminator.
No, the Orkin Man. The ones that study the bugs and shit.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And
Word
this
vomit.
guy was like one of the lead researchers or something on Lyme disease, and that was actually a pretty good podcast that I listened to there.
Now, you speak of Lyme's. Did you just not catch it in time?
Yes, we know there's a lot of back and forth. With the doctor, we're talking with the doctor, discussing things with my wife and my mom and my dad and stuff like that. There's actually a big chance that I could have had this since I was a child, with a lot of the issues I had growing up. I couldn't walk for a long time. They thought they was gonna have to put metal, those like Forrest Gump braces.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what it's called. The migraines. I had really bad migraines as a child. Very sick for a long time. I just went through so much shit growing up. Even through high school and shit, man. I had issues. But we know that it was 2005 when the symptoms really flared up, and I went 6-7 years with no diagnosis on that, and then finally got my positive Lyme test, which nobody even looked for Lyme. That was the thing. They was looking at all this other shit. People started relating my back breaking from in the Marine Corps from that injury to being part of the problem and shit. And then you have doctors that say, we can't find anything wrong with you. You shouldn't be in pain. There's nothing wrong with you. And that was probably the hardest part, really, dude. Having doctors just write you off and think that you're crazy or something like that.
Yeah.
Not even giving a shit, And the whole time something's going on. You think you're going crazy. I've crawled on the floor freaking days and just freaking cried, because I couldn't get up and walk. So how long I've had it is it's questionable, because there's so much that relates back to being a child. Look how many times we played outside every single freaking day when we was kids,
Mhm.
Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, camping in the freaking woods, going fishing. Yeah, we was outside every single freaking day, so the chances are very high.
The reason why I asked is because shortly after you were on, Dean was having symptoms, and we took him to the doctor, and he had a tick, and we got it removed and everything, but he ended up having, they gave him the antibiotics right away. He was within that window that it wasn't going to affect him. So, but the doctor had told me, he said, this is like the 8th case in a 4-day period that he's had of kids coming in. So it was really bad in our area this year.
Yeah. They're everywhere, and they're bad everywhere. I'm not trying to make light of that.
Yeah.
They say there's no ticks out in out west somewhere. There's a couple of states. Oh, we don't have ticks, which is bullshit. Everybody's got ticks. Look, their ticks are coming out on the beaches. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. The main thing is that you took him in.
Mm-hmm.
Was he having any symptoms? Did he feel sick? Did he, was he feeling like he had, body aches,
fever.
headaches?
Yeah, he had a fever and was some. The first day we took him in there, and the doctor said, "Oh, it's just allergies." The second day he had a fever. I'm like, "No, this just isn't."
Was he kind of lethargic? Just fatigued?
He wasn't eating and stuff like that. And we took him in, and he started getting a little red splotches.
Okay.
And I was like, man, that's just not allergies. And we took him in the second day right in a row, and then they started him on 21 days of antibiotics.
Do you know what kind of tick it was?
I think it was a deer tick. Tell you the
Okay,
truth.
the black-legged tick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, that is one that is primary to carry Lyme, which you got to understand that every tick will carry some sort of bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
You can get bit by the Lone Star and still probably contract Lyme disease. You can get bit by the deer tick and probably still contract the alpha gal or Rocky Mountain spotted fever. You know what I'm saying? That some just, it seems, carry more of that bacteria than, but you have co-infections. and that's one of the biggest problems with Lyme disease. Borrelia burgdorferi, if I'm saying that right, or burgdorferi is the bacteria for Lyme disease itself. But at the same time, you have Babesia, and I mean, I can't even go through the freaking list, dude. There's like 76 or more different types of species of bacteria. And then that breaks down to several thousand, 100 symptoms, because it can mimic up to 300 different types of symptoms of illnesses that we know now. So the main thing is him being on the doxycycline, which is most likely what they put him on.
Mm-hmm.
Is just keep an eye on him, because they say that and I'm not trying to put any scare into you, but you got to know what's going on. Is there's not 100% thing saying that doxycycline is going to stop that bacteria.
Yeah.
All right. And then even if it does stop it, what they have noticed is there's I can't remember, like post-treatment chronic Lyme disease, where people will still have symptoms even after being treated. They don't have a handle on this, man. They don't have a handle on this. I'm telling you, because it's back and forth on shit. It's saying this isn't right, or this isn't real. This is, I get frustrated. I'm sorry. I get really flabbergasted when I talk about it sometimes.
Well, it's been a big part of your life. I mean, so yeah. And I asked for, because do I need to watch Dean,
yes,
closer?
yes.
And,
you do.
It's something that since he's had it, it's kind of stuck in my mind, and I've meant to reach out, but since you're here and you were talking about it, I would ask,
You know, the scary part about it is he can go 10, 20 years and be freaking fine. And then one day, boom, he can flare up. The spirochetes go dormant. They will burrow into your muscles and into your bones, and they won't go active. They'll just lay there. Something can happen. You can get a flu or allergies or things like that can actually kickstart those spirochetes. Like I said, they'll lay dormant, man, for freaking years. Some people will get infected and never have a freaking issue again. Then you got people like me that just can't get a freaking handle on it. It sucks. It sucks. They talk about a Lyme vaccine coming out, which I think they're still looking at in a couple of years. Now you got people that are going to be bitching, that are going to be the anti-vaxxers again, and then you got people pushing for the vaccine. What do you do?
Yeah.
You take the chance. You take the chance.
Take a chance.
Like with the COVID vaccine, I can't get it. I'm on low dose immunotherapy. The chances of me taking the vaccine could probably make me really sick and kill me. So I take my chances by trying to be safe and do everything, precautions I got to do to not catch this stupid freaking flu or whatever the freak it is, instead of taking by choice killing myself by taking the freaking vaccine.
Yeah.
Because they stated people on immunotherapy, it will screw up your system and medication and just make you sick even more. So, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Main thing, definitely keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him for a while. I mean, even after the medications, because arthritic pain seems to hit kids. That seems to be a big thing for kids, is the arthritic pain. Even after treatment, my bones hurt or daddy hurts, to walk or whatever, get them checked.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just get knowledge. Seriously, go ahead and get knowledge and start looking up what you can. LymeDisease.org is a great place to get some knowledge.
Trust me, Missy's probably read it, because my wife is pretty proficient about looking things up when it comes to medical issues. So, but for me, it's like, well, you answered it. Yes, keep watching it, and
Yep.
So that's good to know, because he still likes to play outside. So.
Oh yeah, and I mean, you can take precautions. You can treat your yard with permethrin. it's it's actually produced by a flower naturally, but of course they have it. You can buy it chemical and treat your yard with it. That's a good deterrent. You can treat your clothes with it, but of course make sure you follow instructions. There's things about it. You got to do it a certain way and stuff. Um, you can set out. You can take toilet paper rolls and stuff them with soaked cotton balls soaked in the permethrin. Stick them outside in different stages of your yard. What will happen is the mice will come up and get the cotton to make their bedding and stuff, and they're actually taking the chemical back to kill all the ticks that are within their den. Because mice will carry them, possums carry them, which possums eat them, so don't ever kill possums.
Oh, I love possums.
All the animals are going to carry them some way, and that's how you get them freaking everywhere.
Yeah.
It's common sense.
Yeah. I noticed that they were extremely bad this last hunting season. Even in the colder weather, they were still. And there's just me. I sit there and burn them with a lighter as they're crawling up on my pants.
Yeah, my buddy, he was telling me the same thing. Because I'm not a hunter, but even in that cold, he said they was pulling them off left and right. The cold doesn't kill ticks, people. That's a myth. If the cold killed ticks, then we wouldn't have ticks, right? I mean, that is a total myth. It slows them down. I don't know about it anymore, but it will slow them down. They also believe, like even with the fleas and ticks, that the chemicals we do use in our yard, they're starting to become immune to them. And that makes sense.
It makes sense. It's just like invasive, what we call mare's tail in a field. It became immune to what was it? Roundup. It's Roundup immune. I mean, so now that stuff, these weeds have gone immune to using Roundup, the chemicals. It's so I could see a tick doing it. I mean, life will find a way.
Oh yes.
If there's a ray of light for something to live, it's going to do it. Life will find a way.
Yep. Chickens are just as good as possums. They'll eat the ticks too.
Yeah, and we got rid of our chickens about 2 years ago.
Oh yeah. So, I always do like to talk about Lyme disease and keep people aware. And so I in a couple of weeks, I get to go see a doctor finally about my kidneys. I've had a lot of pain in my kidneys for a couple of years, and the doctor, there's nothing wrong. It's stupid. So hopefully with this doctor, he'll be able to help me out. And that's part of the thing with Lyme disease, especially being untreated and not diagnosed right away, is that you start having issues with your organs. I'm on treatments, which has helped a lot with my symptoms, but there are some things that are irreversible. The damage that's in my brain from the seizures and the spirochetes up there, whatever damage is happening with my organs. This is why I try to talk about this shit, so people ain't got to go through this. I hurt all day long. It's like somebody taking a freaking, like somebody stabbing me, man, with a knife and just drilling it like that. But I could go into a list of different things that have happened to me since this Lyme disease has taken over. It's terrible, but getting knowledge and staying safe, man. I can't preach it enough. Do them daily tick checks. And I say, if you ain't checking your taint, you ain't checking. You know what I mean? When get down there and look at that bug, have fun with your wife or your spouse or your partner, man, and make it a game looking for freaking ticks. You never know what that's going to lead to. Might have a good freaking night.
more of a reason to get a taint too.
Exactly.
I took something serious and made it into a joke. I'm sorry, but that's what I do.
Oh man, you got it. You got to have fun. You got to freaking laugh. You can't be so serious all the freaking time. You can't.
Hey, did you know we found a picture of Kyle from when he was in high school?
So stupid. So stupid. So stupid.
Oh my gosh. I remember them guys back in school.
I went to a private school. Thank you very much. I couldn't wear that.
I found a whole list of these signs, and they were killing me. Life is like toilet paper. You're on a roll, or you're taking shit. And this one was my favorite because of flat earthers. Cats would push everything off the edge.
Yep.
I do need to make a plug real fast.
Oh, make it.
So next weekend, the 28th of August, if anybody's around Elizabethtown, Kentucky, we have a beard competition that is sponsored by Mad Viking Kentucky. It is at Bourbon Beer and Barrels. Starts at 4:00. We have a Facebook page for it. I will
share it to the
attach
Crayon
it.
Eaters page.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm the MC for that event, co-MCing with Kyle.
Oh, is this the cool shit?
I might drive 5. No, I got a DJ that day.
Do you?
Yeah. I was about to drive 5 hours just to be in the small category.
Oh well, shit, man! I wish you could have made it. It'd be freaking awesome. It's gonna be a good time. I'll put the information there, so like if you're around and stuff. But yeah.
Are you gonna make it to Monsters Ball?
Yes.
Yes.
I was
Good.
blessed, man. I was me and my wife have been blessed this year again. Last year was amazing. I just the love last year. The love this year has been awesome. The Washington chapter has got me tickets for me and my wife to go.
Awesome.
And then I had a generous donation, which I'm not going to name drop, but a generous donation to help me and my wife get there. So
Awesome.
Our hotel room is going to be taken care of. All we got to do is get our fuel and get up there. So
Awesome.
the
Can't
love,
wait.
man, the love is.
I cannot wait.
It's an abundance of love, man. You know, and all I can do is try to return it the best way I can. And
I will
don't
be
think I'll
running
stop
through
doing
there that weekend.
Awesome.
So I'll be there all
Awesome.
weekend. I've
Great.
scheduled that in
I
too.
can't wait.
Tom, I've got a
going?
big.
No, I don't think I'm gonna make it to Monsters Ball.
I've got a couple surprises for everybody.
Nice. You're not going to be out in the thong, are you?
I can't promise you yes or no. I've got to be on some good behavior, but we'll see. I
I'm anxious
promise
to see what these surprises are.
I promise I will not disappoint you.
It's killing me because I mean it's just such a tough weekend to do anything because with the kids and everything to get over there. I would love to come over on Saturday. I don't know if I will be able to make it or not.
One day we'll have everybody together all at once.
Who will?
Read that one, Kyle.
If he's wearing one, then I'm wearing one too. Well, I guess I'm wearing a thong then.
Who's going to look better?
Time out. Step back.
That's not even a question. It's not me. It's not me.
Time out. Step back. Step back, Bailey. Step back. Stay in your lane.
I can't. I haven't been able to find me a crayon thong, so I can't do it.
I might wear the dong sarong or the Chattahoochee Daddy, whatever you want to call it. If you don't know what that is, just Google it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's probably the smallest article of clothing that it is the smallest article of clothing that I own.
Well, I'm upset because last year I couldn't find anybody that was hosting Naked Twisters, so I'm hoping this year at the Monsters Ball there's some Naked Twisters somewhere.
Bring it to the RV.
Bring it to the
Cowboy.
RV. We'll play Naked Twister in the RV, Patrick.
But I heard
Oh, okay.
Amanda Seelan. I heard Amanda Seelan likes to play Naked Twister.
She owes me 21 more videos of push-ups, so I ain't talking to her right now. Yeah, she loaned me her husband for a week, but she did one video of push-ups and then no more after she called me out of my form. So I'm mad at her right now.
Nick says, Crayon thong, we can make it so.
Hey, the only thing is Crayon has to.
Look at Donovan's yes. Look at Donovan's comment. Yes, Donovan. The answer is yes. No, Amanda, you don't need to be sorry. You did a great job on your first video. You just need to keep doing it. I wasn't even the one arguing about your form. I'm glad you did it. I'm proud that you did it the first video.
Oh yeah, man. Doing it. That's the thing. Doing it. You
Yeah.
did it. That's
I don't care
the main
what they
thing.
look like.
Hell, I probably couldn't even do a push-up anymore.
I'm telling you what, I broke my wrist on a motorcycle wreck like 8 or 9 years ago, and I've not been able to do push-ups very well since then. In the past like 2 weeks, I can really feel it. It sucks.
Oh yeah, I bet.
But
I bet.
I don't know.
Nick said a big red crayon in the front.
Nick
Red or
needs a little.
green?
Nick needs a little purple crayon in the front.
With a tranny. It says tranny.
Says tranny.
You know what I'm going to go for?
I want an OD green.
I'm going to dress up as a transmission for Halloween. And it's going to say, blow me, Nick.
Oh my god!
It'll just say, blow me, Nick.
I want an OD green crayon thong now.
No tranny thong. I'm going to
You got-
get a whole costume. It looks like a transmission. It's just going to say, blow me, Nick.
I remember to mute the mic on that one.
Yeah.
The crayons needed to be at back so when we twerk, they appear and disappear.
Flip them into the box. while you're
Nick
twerking.
says that it needs to have a pull string on the back.
It does. Well, if we couldn't make fun of each other, I don't know what I would do.
Shit. I have no clue, man. That's that brotherly pickup.
What is that?
Me as a pimp. That was me pimping.
Gator don't take no shit. But Jimmy's
was-
better. What is it? Gator's boys better be wearing Jimmy's. I love that movie.
Was that after your porno audition?
Yeah, that was my 80s
Yeah.
porno. I wish I would have had the mustache at the time and had it all.
I'm glad you didn't. I already worry about you enough. I don't need to worry about anything else. There goes a semi full of Can-Ams in the box.
Oh yeah, I'm worried about you. Don't do these steps with your pack on. Don't do these
Yeah,
steps
with
your pack
with
on.
the shape that your back is in, you should not.
We'll see. We'll see the day
Or
of.
Peacock, you gotta let me fly. Exactly, Jade. I love that movie. The other guys,
Burn that photo.
no.
No, that's part of the show because watch what happens every time I put it up.
What is that? That's what the title of the photo is what is that?
Yeah.
Gator don't take no shit.
Trade me for that extra 50 pounds in the front.
God, I want to tempt this.
Good night, Mike.
See you, man.
You gonna take a walk?
Good night. Yeah, let's see if I can step outside.
Man. He was on the show last night, wasn't he?
On
Michael?
Crossroads, yeah.
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 I didn't know that was him. I would have.
Yeah, I was on there for a little bit.
Oh man.
See if you guys can see this sunset.
I'm foggy here. It's foggy out.
It's
Yeah,
been
too,
straight
probably.
fog around here.
Can't see it, but it's like purple.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, right there you can see it. That just changed.
There it is.
Mhm.
That auto correcting thing.
Yeah.
That looks
Yeah.
nice. It freaking looks pretty
Yeah.
out there.
What's up, Justin?
Sorry, my bad habit here.
It's smoke here, not fog. Well, yeah, you got wildfires out there.
Junior.
There he goes. Let's trigger some of our audience. Ohio's been incredibly moist. We've actually had flooding at the bottom of the road the last couple of days.
Moist.
Moist. You know, I said we needed rain last week. Well, we fucking got it. That's for sure.
I heard or read an article. You need to stop going to the gym then, Justin, if you're trying to look like Tom.
Eat two McDoubles a day on your way home from work, and you'll look just like me.
I read an article the other day that this is the first time ever they've had a water shortage from the Colorado River. If they would have just collected my sweat, they could have had more than what they needed.
We got a question for Crayunz in the comments. How long have you been growing that beast of a beard?
Thank you. This one, this beard is 2017 with probably 3 or 4 good trims.
I'm a month away. I'm a month away from 1 year, and it's not as far as I would like it for me.
All right, you guys can see this one.
Yeah, that's nice. I always wanted to go out west.
Ooh,
I want to
lightning.
chase the sunset.
You caught
I want to
lightning in
chase the
that too.
sunset.
I don't. Yeah, it's lightning over there quite a bit right now. I don't know if I can do this and pull my camera or not. You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna take a picture.
Tom, you could almost go split beard, huh?
I am working on it.
Yeah, right on.
Only because a good friend of ours always told me to embrace it.
Yeah.
It's
for
natural.
sure.
It's natural. It doesn't grow right here, so it just.
Yep.
I'm letting it just go.
A true split beard, yeah, for sure.
It is a true. The only thing I gotta do is even it out. When it does start, I gotta move some from here to over here.
Yeah. There's only one true split beard I've ever seen. You know, and that man rocked it. I love him. I miss him.
And he told me, he says, embrace it. Don't comb that shit back. He says,
Yep.
You can train it all you want, but there's always going to be a split there. So
It's funny. Some mornings, I'll wake up some mornings and I got it's just it's split naturally. You know, it's like, but of course, so yeah, it's.
And Sealand was on last week, and he says, "Oh, I love it. Keep beards looking good and with it being split the way it is."
What's the green faces for?
The thing is, though, this side here, because it's all white, looks thicker than this side, but it's not. It's the same. It's just the color. So I might have to do that treatment to whiten up the peroxide, just
The peroxide and the baking soda will just make sure the white stays white. It's not going to totally whiten it up, but where you get food and shit, especially in your stash, and that's what I worry about. Especially with smoking too.
That's the one that's still got color. That's the only spot that's still got some color to it.
I got a two-tone stash. One side's darker than the other.
Yes, it is a Cruella DeVille whiz split. Yeah, it's.
Kyle,
Mine's
what'd
just
you
gray,
say?
like right here.
I'm
What?
just gonna let it go.
You said
I
something
mean,
about green faces a minute ago.
Yeah,
Bailey.
Bailey commented like 3 puking looking green emojis. I
Oh.
didn't know what she was talking about.
She probably don't know either.
She knows.
Back up off my man.
Back up.
Or else, Bailey, you will find this coming towards you.
What is this?
Uh,
I can't see that picture and not think that. Like, what is that?
What is that? What is that? I like that. The Cruella DeVille split. I know I'm never putting any product to color it again in my beard.
Oh, no,
My wife gets mad every time I did it. She's like,
I did
nope.
it once. I don't like it. It looks too fake.
Then it dries
I've
it
never
out.
done. I've never done it to my beard, so I'll
It
take your word
dries it.
for it.
It dries it out, and
You ain't got no gray, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this whole side right here is like white. Like underneath, it's
Oh,
a
you
big
got
section of
yes.
it like that.
Yeah, yeah, I seen it.
But I don't care though.
No,
It bothered
man.
me like when I started getting it up here, and then I don't know. I'm just like I don't really care anymore.
Jay, look at us. We grow beards and stuff, man.
Look at that. You gotta do the arms too. You gotta do the arms.
I sent Kyle a picture earlier. I was like, look, I'm a unicorn.
Dude, I could do that easy.
I know.
I'm not taking my hat off.
I got too much hair. I can't wait to get out of this awkward stage that I'm in.
Oh, screw you, man. I'm jealous. Here, see if we can get the shine a little bit here.
We need to get Rodney on next week, and Rodney's hair cracks me up when he does it. Yes, yours would look like a fountain. Donovan's like my hair would look like a fountain.
Like the
Yeah.
sides aren't long enough yet.
I can blame my
That's why I wear a
mom's
hat.
jeans for that.
I like this. Gray and white in your hair is a measure of wisdom.
Of course you would.
Shut up, because I'm gray.
It's like
No,
the fucking Old Faithful.
I went to the DMV today to renew my driver's license. And when I get the hair color, I said, like, does gray count? She's like, well, yeah. So, Nick, you would like bald. We pick on Nick quite a bit, if you can't tell.
I really thought about like shaving my beard off and my hair before I started the run, and I'm glad I didn't though.
Oh,
Just to start over, but
Yeah, I probably
answer
regret
size
that. I did.
question earlier. We should have baby weenies any day now. She's been whining on the couch, and I think she's dilated a little bit. You can definitely feel the pups in her. And the only reason why I mention this now is because Nick has
Never mind.
pick of the litter.
How many dogs does he? Well, he's got less than you, I guess. So never mind.
He's got less than me,
Whatever.
and he's only got 2. So, and he wants
How
a
many you
female.
got?
So, me, I got 4, and then puppies on the way.
I got you beat. Well, you'll have me beat. I got 6. What kind of puppies? What kind of dogs?
They're all dachshund hounds.
Oh, cool.
Wieners. We raise wieners in this house. We raise wieners in this house.
Oh shit!
My weenie is dilated. Must be something in there.
I can feel it. Oh,
where do I print screen?
Screenshot. I got it.
You got it.
Hold on. No, leave it up there. Leave it up there. There.
Leave the
Hold on.
beard alone.
Hang on a second. What'd you say?
Bailey said, "Leave the beard alone."
I am leaving it alone. Download. I'm going to message this to you. Boom, boom, boom. Sent. Nick, that is forever on the internet, my friend.
That is a new. When we talk about Nick blowing trannies. Well, now he wants dicks.
Make up your mind. Do you want?
You want wieners or dicks? Oh, Jake got a screenshot too.
I already sent it to Tom. You gotta be quicker than that, Jade. I did it from a phone.
Look, blows trannies and has dibs on wieners.
I'm serious, guys. If I couldn't give you all shit, I don't know what I would do with my life.
Blows trannies and has dibs on wieners. Oh, I wonder what Dean's doing because he had his first day of school. I wonder if he's got words of wisdom. Oh, it's about
Get him in
time.
there.
I have to see. I'll text the wife. I don't want to. Well, hold on.
While you're texting her, I want to tell him, I don't know if he's still watching or not, but Mike has been the biggest help on this run. He has been navigator and all this other stuff that I didn't think about, but he's also been making sure that I'm okay physically every day to keep going. And I appreciate the shit out of it because it has definitely taken a toll on me physically. Mentally, I'm in a really, really, really good place. I don't think I talked about this last time I was on here, but I told Tom that, like, I feel like this journey has helped me leave behind so much shit that I've been dragging around in my head for years, some of it years, and leaving it just wherever. And so it's a great feeling. So, but Mike's been a big help too, and I am very thankful for Mike.
Right on, right on. Glad you got him. Glad you got him.
I'll elaborate more on that at Monsters Ball.
All right.
I'm definitely gonna have a long conversation with Mr. Crayunz here when I get there.
Right on, brother. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. I'm always here, so if you ever need me, you just hit me up. Same with you, Tom.
Oh, I know.
I'm always here.
Hold on a second. I'll be back.
I gotta turn. Where's the lights right there?
Yeah, I think about it. I ain't been active much, but I've been thinking about you. How you doing? And
I see most of your posts. I try not to spend too much time on there scrolling through everything just because there's so much negative, and I want to spend my time doing better things.
Yep.
But
it's refreshing, dude, just to get the freak away from it. It really is.
And like, I'm not gonna lie, Bailey's in there says you're welcome. She has listened to a bunch of my shit and helped me through a bunch of stressful things. And so yeah, thank you, Bailey, for that. And I'm looking forward to leaving behind some more shit. I tell people in my push-up video, be accountable to yourself, and that's something I've struggled with for a long time. And not even just being like, it's part of being accountable, but like coming to terms with things the choices that I made, like my kid situation, a lot of people don't know. I don't talk about it a lot, but I didn't see my youngest son for the first like 7.5 years of his life. And it wasn't my choice, but I've also come to the terms that it wasn't all his mom's fault. It was
equally my fault. And I've stopped putting all the blame on her, which it took me 7.5 years to get to that point. But it's also a good feeling to know that I've come to terms with that, and it's not.
So let me ask you this: have you forgiven yourself?
Yeah.
Totally forgive yourself.
That's yeah.
So
You
now
could.
you
And
can move, and you're moving on from it. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And we have I've had, you know, since I think January, February, I can't remember off the top of my head, I have to look, but I've got to see my son every week since then, and it's just been fucking awesome.
Have
awesome,
you been
dude.
talking to him while you're on the road?
Yep. My mom actually got him the other day. I can't remember what day it was because I barely remember what today is. But she got him the other day, and they went out to eat, and she bought him a bunch of stuff for his birthday. And I video called him for a little bit, made sure he's doing okay in school and everything. And yeah, it's been awesome. He's not liking the fact that I'm gone for so long, and I don't like it either. But he knows what I'm doing and what I'm doing it for, and he understands that. So, and it means a lot that he understands that too. He's 9 and he
Amazing what the
understands
little
it.
ones
So,
do.
dude, he's smart as can be.
Everybody's saying hi. They miss you.
Hey, Dean.
Hi, Dean.
Hope you're feeling better, bud.
Yeah. He had a little issue. He's worried about being at school and getting sick. So he was a little upset. He was crying there for a minute. But he's good now. Come here.
School's stressful, man. I get it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's Daddy do with Save 22? When I'm doing something for Save 22, what am I trying to do? Nah, he's going to be quiet. You're fine.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Am I trying to help people?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you want to do when you grow up? Don't be shy now. Everybody knows you.
I know. I'm just like, like I have a little bit, wide.
Yeah.
So I'll have a restaurant.
You want to have a restaurant?
And
Nice.
all the leftovers I'll give to homeless people who need food.
That's awesome, man.
That's an awesome goal.
It is.
All the homeless.
That's
All
killer.
homeless. That's an awesome goal. Daddy will help you get there. I promise. You guys heard it. I'll help you get there.
Yep.
You know,
That's awesome.
I took a phone call today that I never thought I would take because my stepdaughter or my daughter, she calls me dad. She doesn't have anything to do with her dad. She's like, "Come get me, Dad." Brendan left. He's leaving, and we're broke up. I need to come hang out with you for a little bit. Boy. Anyways.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. So I took care of her just like I would take care of Dean or Brendan or my biological kids, because that's what I do.
Yep.
Her dad chose not to, and I'm gonna treat them. They're mine. I've been around them.
Yeah.
So
we're a blended family here. I have my
we-
son, and my wife has 2 boys, and my wife has raised my son since he was 3 years old. That's his mom. And my boys, her 2 boys, which are my boys, you know what I mean? And it's not about being that blood. It don't have to be about blood. It's the heart, man. And if you can love a child that's not yours, that shows. It shows more of being a parent than what an actual parent is.
She had actually texted me at 2:00 in the morning last night to see if I was up because she needed to talk to me. And had I seen it, I would have talked to her at 2:00 in the morning. She just didn't.
Yeah.
If she would have called, I would have answered the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she texted first to see if I was up, and I was like, call next time. So before we go into final thoughts and we let Crayunz do his thing, I'm going to share that video again.
Okay.
Kyle's video. So Crayunz can see it.
Appreciate that.
I love this color blue behind me right now. By the way,
I do.
Yeah, that's
too.
badass. It is badass. Gotta be some badass sunsets out that way. Really.
Dude, I'm telling you, Arizona was the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, nice. I haven't been there yet. I'll get there one day. That's pretty badass. That's very motivational. Very motivational.
Yes. I love it. And
I'm going to share it when I'm done here. It's going on my page. It's going on my all my pages, and it's going to go up on the Crayon Eaters page for sure.
that was just 10 minutes of running basically. I wish we would have had like all day to do a big one.
Where that video was lined up with your framework and stuff, I was actually thinking that there was Crayon Mountains back years running to because the way it looked at the top.
Yeah.
Jade wanted to know if Crayunz is on TikTok. Oh no, Daryl, I guess. I was wondering.
Yeah, everybody go follow him. He's trying to start his own business, with drone flying and everything else. DW, I can't remember. It's if you open that window, Tom, you don't have to share it, but like just the channel name. What is that?
I X'd out of the window.
Oh, Daryl, throw your YouTube channel or your business, whatever, whichever one you want, in the comments. Let everybody go follow you. Give you some support, man.
Go follow Battle Buddy 22 and Baby G, the real Baby Jesus.
Real Baby Jesus, real
Baby Jesus. W Production.
DW
Productions.
Yeah. He does.
So I want to give the man some time to speak, and I'm gonna give my final thoughts real quick.
Okay.
After this week's events, please check on your brothers and sisters, your veterans brothers and sisters, and check on the strong ones, because most of the time they're the ones that need it the most. They just won't let you know. That's all I have for this week. I don't know if Kyle has something.
I do. I found out earlier from my mom that I have a cousin that has a some kind of growth on their, I can't remember. Hold on. I'm sorry. I was not prepared for this. A large growth on his colon, and it could be cancerous and everything else. So if you guys can keep him in your thoughts and prayers and love and support, that'd be awesome. We'd appreciate it. But for final thoughts, I know that everyone can't, go out here and run, walk, bike, canoe across the country. But I wished everyone could experience the freeing feeling that I have by leaving all this shit behind that I have drug along for so long. So find whatever you can to let all the negative things that you've been holding on to go, whatever that is, however you choose to let it go. It's a good feeling. I promise I'm not even halfway done yet, and I'm already not the same person I was when I started. So
I've watched it transformation, brother. I've watched it. I haven't called you as much because you need that time, man. But we still have been talking like at least 3-4 times a week. So
oh yeah,
not every day because, man, you need some time to process what you're going through each day. So,
but that's all I got. I'll turn it over to the one and only Mr. Patrick White.
You know what I'm gonna do? Here we go. Just for a minute.
Oh, hey. First of all, I want to start off. I want to ask everybody to take a moment and just send some prayers and love and good vibes to a little guy who is in the hospital right now. He's just a little guy. One of our brothers and sisters, they're there with him, and they need our strength. I'm not going to go into details. Just he's what, 2, if that, I can't remember the age. I'm so sorry, but his name's Ben, and please just pray for this little guy. All right, send everything you can. Give me 1 second. Get ready here. Check it out. Lately, I've talked about living joyfully, and some people don't understand what living joyfully really actually means. And there's a point where you have to start to figure out what that joyfulness is. And gosh, I want to see people happy. I mean, I know we have struggles, and I know we deal with so much shit in the everyday life, and there's things that we just can't control. But sometimes you just gotta learn to say fuck it, all right, and not worry about it and just go on. To start out, let me just give you a little story. Back in 2006, I lost my job to this disease. I lost my home, so me and my family were homeless. We lived in a homeless shelter for almost a year. During that time, we lost everything, all of our furniture, all of our belongings, clothes, knickknacks, collectibles, memories. Lost all that to a flood and theft. During that time is when I started to start realizing what life was really about. It's not about the things that you collect. It's not about all this shit I got hanging up. It's nice to have that surrounding you because it's just things that you do enjoy. But to really find the meaning of living joyfully, the first step is to simplify. Cut out all the bullshit that you don't need. Take your things that just sit around and that collect dust, get rid of them. Start emptying your life of the things that you don't need. And that also means the negativity. If you got to cut people out of your life because they're negative and all they do is bring you down, then do it. Because the only thing that matters in this world truly is you and your life. Not what I do, not what I say, not where you go shopping or the freaking toys that you have in your garage. Finding out what it's like to live joyfully starts to give you a calmness inside your head. And you can start taking out the distractions. It's a key necessity to life. And you see it every day, just like we talked about earlier about social media and all the negativity. Simplify your life. Just start out simplifying. Be conscious of your thoughts. You don't have to live in misery. You don't have to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow because it hasn't happened. Live today and be conscious. Be in the moment. I know it's not a hyper thing today. I really want to get the point across that you just got to live joyfully. You got to live happy. And once you start doing it, man, things change and the world opens up and you start to see all the beautiful things that are out there. Every morning you wake up and you hear the birds and you listen to that beautiful song. And you start to smell the outside even more. You smell the flowers more. You know, you can smell the rain coming from miles and miles away because you're open to it. The energy that flows between us and this earth is real, and you got to get in tune with it. It's what we have. That's about all I can really say. I don't want to keep rambling on because I could ramble on forever. Wake up tomorrow, tell yourself I'm happy and will be well, and live joyfully. And I love you all.
We definitely love you, Crayunz.
Yes, we do.
Until next week, hang around for a minute, Patrick.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely, brother, definitely.
And till next week, Simplify. Love you guys. Stay nasty.
Love you guys.
Hoorah.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine. Our flags unfurled to every breeze, from dawn to setting sun. We have fought in every clime and place where we could take a gun. In the snow of far-off northern lands and in sunny tropic seas, you will find us always on the job, the United States Marines. Here's health to you and to our corps, which we are proud to serve. In many a strife we fought for life and never lost our nerve. If the Army and the Navy ever look on heaven's seas, they will find the streets are guarded by United